So let's just jump right into this tutorial. This video is actually sponsored by QVR. Thank you, QVR, for sponsoring this video. They sent me over their Afro Kinky bulk and the color 30 and the length 20 inches. I actually was sent over 5 packs of hair, and that was just enough to create this hairstyle. In each bag, you will have a crochet needle. The other products that I will be using is my Loc N Gel, as well as the spurts to just make sure the ends are nice and curly, because this is human hair, so you can curl it. Now on to the hairstyle. You're always going to start off with freshly washed hair. I actually forgot to grease my scalp, so I will be greasing my scalp as I go along. I'm going to start from the bottom, and then I'm going to work my way to the top. By putting my hair in a scrunchie, I'll be able to see what's going on in the back. And like I said, I need to grease my scalp because my scalp was dry. So I'm just going to add some Blue Magic to the scalp of my hair, and then we're going to jump right into it. This is the gel that I'm going to add to the base. Now, I did a fresh retie on my locks, but I still wanted that sleek look, so I just added that Loc N Gel to just give that sleek look. You don't have to add Loc N Gel, but that's what I did. Now, here comes the technique part. Now, about a couple of years ago, I created a 2-strand twist video. I will link the card on top. And this is the method that I did, where you take one side and you turn it outside, and you take the other side and you turn it outside. So on the right side, the twist is turning right, and on the left is turning left. And then you take those 2 pieces together and then you twist it. So I did that technique for this specific twist right here. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be nice and smooth. It's going to go well. Yeah, it didn't. As I was proceeding to do the second twist, that's when I realized, yeah, this one's gonna be an issue. So again, on the second twist, I did the same thing, add the Loc N Gel to the base of my hair, and then I took the QVR bulk hair and I put it in the middle. I twisted the right side to the right and the left side to the left, but I could not figure out how to join the 2 pieces together to make that twist. It was so frustrating that I had to just scrap the whole thing. I jumped on TikTok. Yay, TikTok is back. I jumped on TikTok to see, like, how can I do this style without struggling, because I knew it was going to take me a long time. And I found a better method. So if you feel like this method works for you, go ahead and continue with this method, but I'm gonna show you a better method. So TikTok told me to go ahead and just twist them all on one side and then twist on the other. I'll show you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one lock and we're gonna twist it to the right. And then we're gonna take the other lock, we're gonna twist that to the right. And then the lock that's on the right side, I'm gonna cross over on the top. And then I'm gonna take my bulk hair, put it in between, and then I'm gonna twist to the left. That was the easiest. When I tell you, I loved the way it turned out. I did some test runs just to see what it looked like before I turned the camera back on, and I really like the way it looks. And then obviously once you get to the end of your lock, you wanna make sure that you tuck it in so it's not sticking out. So that's exactly what I did there. And as you go down on your twist, depending on how long you want it, you'll just keep adding the bulk hair. With me, I wanted to make sure I didn't run out of hair. So I started off with just using 2 batches of bulk hair. And then after my hair was done, then I added a 3rd one to make it a little bit longer. And I'll explain to you what I mean. But I'm gonna do it again so you guys can see. So I'm gonna be twisting my lock to the right. And then the other lock is gonna be to the right. And then the lock that's on the right side, I'm gonna cross over on the top. So you're gonna see me do that, cross over on the top. Now I have the beginning of my twist. And then I'm gonna take that QVR bulk hair, I'm gonna put it in between, and then I'm gonna continue to twist down. Now, once you get to the end of your lock or the end of your hair, depending on if you're doing this hairstyle on locked hair or loose hair, just make sure that you tuck your natural hair in. And then as you can see, when I say 2 batches, this is the 2nd batch of hair that I'm gonna twist with it. And then I did twist all the way down. And I did that until my entire head was done. And then to extend it, I added another piece of hair to make it longer. I would say that this method is pretty tight for your scalp. So if you feel like it's too tight, you can just twist it a little bit at the root, just so that it's not too tight on your scalp. listen, comfortability is better than not being comfortable. If it's too tight, your head is talking to you, loosen it up. So I'm going to do this method another time, and then I'm actually going to show you guys what one pack of hair gave me. So it gave me about this many twists. I didn't count to see how many twists it was, but it gave me about this many twists. If you guys are wondering, I have a total of 100 locks in my hair, so I do have 50 twists because I did 2-strand twists. So if you're wondering. Now for the front section, I don't know why I didn't twist to the right. Instead, I twisted to the left. So if you are twisting to the left, I'm going to show you up close how to do it. So as you see me, I'm twisting towards my head. So I'm taking both pieces, I'm twisting towards my head. And then that piece on the right, see that right there? You see how I crossed it over on the top? And now I'm going to twist away from my head. On the back part, I twisted towards my head, but on the front part, I twisted away from my head. And I feel like it didn't really mess up the thickness of my twist. I think it was pretty consistent throughout my entire head. And then as you're twisting down, you go ahead and you add more hair, you add more hair. So right here, you're gonna see me take a piece of hair. I'm gonna add more hair, still keeping that hair in between the twist and twisting it down. You may have some frustrations of it slipping out of your head. Just be patient, you will get to it. Now, when it comes to the ends and you're wondering what that spritz bottle is for, I'm going to show you because, again, this is human hair bulk. So I'm going to spray the ends, I'm going to comb it, and then I'm going to wrap it around my finger just so that I can create a curl at the end. And then I'm going to take some scissors and just clip the straggly ends so that it looks a little bit better, and let it go. And there goes your curl. Very, very beautiful. I'm going to show you one more time in the front. I know I'm demonstrating this, but this is a tutorial for beginners. So I'm going to show you over and over again until you guys get it. As you can see, both twists are going in the same direction. I'm going to take one, I'm going to cross it over on the top on the direction of where I wanted my twist to go. So for here, I'm twisting it back, and then I'm going to insert the hair in between those two pieces and then twist all the way down. And then you add hair for the length and the thickness that you want. So I'm gonna add another strand of hair, well, another piece of hair to my twist, and then I'm gonna do it one more time just to make it super long. And then, like I said, once you get to the ends, then you spritz it, you comb it, and then you wrap it around your finger. This is the third piece right here to just make it longer, because I knew I had enough hair, because the worst thing is to run out of hair. And I didn't want to run out of hair because obviously if you're buying the hair is being sent to you, have to wait for shipping. You can't just go to the store to get hair. So I like to start off first with just a decent length and then add along the way to make sure I have enough. And this is what the final results look like. I think they came out pretty decent, especially for my hair texture. I feel like softer hair textures, it looks a little bit better at the roots, but I'm type 4 hair, so this is what my type 4 hair looks like. Also, I'm not a professional. I'm just a person that likes to do my own hair, so it won't look like how professionals do it. I'm showing you guys what the back looks like. I think it looks pretty decent, if I say so myself. It looks pretty decent. And then I'm gonna show you guys just the final results of what it looks like in the front. As far as this hairstyle is concerned, it did take me about 3 hours to complete. I did stop in between to have some lunch. As far as, is it tight, is it lightweight? The hair is super lightweight, but I'm gonna be honest with you, a few of the twists that I did on my head was super tight. It was actually uncomfortable for me to sleep, so I did have to like loosen up some of the twists so that it's not as tight, just so that I'm comfortable with the style and it's not causing too much tension on my hair. I will put the description in the description box below. I'll put all information on the hair that I'm using from QVR Hair. I do love this hair. I do plan to reuse this hair to do other hairstyles. You can reuse it. Remember, it is 100% human hair. It's tangle free. It's really beautiful. So I really want to thank QVR for sending me this hair to review it. If you guys have any questions, I love to answer all your questions and concerns. Any tips that you have for me, any tricks you have for other people, leave it in the comment section below. And this is just a little claw hairstyle that I just tried to do just to jazz it up a little bit, just to see what it looks like. But I really love this hair. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.